has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
10. At their own 24-yard line.
Play action. It's Hill rolling to his right. Guys man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
4-yard line.
Slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's in. Touchdown. Raiders. Jakeem Grant, 51 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Chiefs nothing.
Off team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And he'll throw right away.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They go play fake. Mahomes. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here comes Grant on the return.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
He's across midfield.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Hill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
That's out to the left flat and complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
The 6-yard line.
From the gun, here's Hill. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 6 yards away. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Chiefs, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
2nd and 3.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
He was brought
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now this window is running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside game. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
Quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jakeem Grant. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Chiefs 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little... He's taken down. The Chiefs sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Hill going to try and run with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They go play fake, and it's Hill sliding out of the pocket. And he finds a man with a crossing route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Play fake. Hill. And his pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Smith catches left side. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. The open man is Smith. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Going up top for Cup, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
33 yards on the play. First down, Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. Not much there, only a yard. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
Brings up second and 9. At the Raiders.
Now it's Mahomes again. Out quickly to Judy.
Mahomes.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that's caught by Smith. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
A gain of 9
yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Eluding the pressure right.
Throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
He's able to get this one all the way past the yards there. First down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jerry Judy, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush, and a big loss here as he's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means it had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Break on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
Yeah. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
After the sack on 1st down, Hill. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the moment. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. With a great return
to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Mahomes pass.
That catch good for only a couple. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Jerry Jeudy, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
The score, Raiders.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception will lead to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
It's a game.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences, well, he's into the clear. He's at the 30, 20, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Buying time to his left. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Deebo Samuel, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
Is good.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
There's that man again. It's complete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Raiders 45, Chiefs 27.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Recovered by the offense.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
A 1st down and then some. Give them 29 yards. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. A gain there of 21 yards. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Jerry Jeudy with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Play action. It's Hill. They'll roll him out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Off of play action. Hill. Flush to his right. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First down and goal.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right.
And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jakeem Grant with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Raiders 52, Chiefs 33.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you.
So for Las Vegas,
it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Baltimore Ravens next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers.
From Las Vegas. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze rolling to his right. And his first look is incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft. Darnell Savage there to knock that one away.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Breeze now. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Breeze pass.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down from the gun. It's a run for Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. On first down, Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Well, throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
For a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Rodgers pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brand, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting him the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now they after the sack. It'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and the pressure gets to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin.
Have some of this! Have some of this!
And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch another one.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up second and 1.
He'll buy some time right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
From the end zone, first and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 52 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
Lining up for the point after.
After a fairly uneventful... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Well, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, first and 10 at their own 42. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Breeze, a quick throw out to Thomas. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. The pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down.
Defensively.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. Surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated. frustrated right now.
3-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
2nd down.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. So here we go on 4th down to Breeze. It is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pick.
From midfield, here's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Shotgun now for Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you haven't been taught.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now Breeze to try again after the pick 6. And it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On play action, now Breeze. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Adrian Amos for the pick. 1:50 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This time, Rodgers will throw. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make our score 15-8.
Makes the score Packers 15, Saints 8. Mason Crosby to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints take over first.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
from the gun. It's Breeze.
At the 37-yard line.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jair Alexander. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again, Rodgers. Right side by Adams. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Rodgers now on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
By the Saints.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on their leadership. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
Running with Kamara. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Adrian Amos on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Kamara.
32-yard line.
And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 23. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
The 23-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
for the first time with a backup move. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. Look at a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze.
Bring in the second string. Bring in the second.
3 yards the gain there, second down. This is Murray. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Breeze now to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Will Redmond. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The first half.